Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I don't even know where to start, but I know it's been a very long time. It's been over 4 years since I stopped posting on this channel. But the important thing, and I want us to dwell only on that, is the fact that I am back. I am back, and today I want to talk about something that has really been ministering to me, especially what really prompted me to come back on this channel. And it's about obeying God's instructions in His time. I just feel like God has given me so many options. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, "To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven." In 2018, God instructed me to start a YouTube channel, which I did. I obeyed, but I did not obey fully. I posted a few videos, but I did not commit to it the way I should have. And at that time, I was on a journey of spiritual growth, which regularly it should have been like me chronicling my journey. But I was enjoying this journey, though I was going through a lot of growing pains too. Then in 2020, I completely stopped. But life took a hold on me. My life took over me. I moved to Cameroon. I partnered with a fashion company and got caught up with everything, the running around every day, and it came with a lot of challenges too. But this was not even the first time I was walking away from what God had assigned me to do. God had assigned me in 2015 when I experienced a massive testimony. God had blessed me tremendously, and in return I made promises. I did not even know the extent of the blessings, but I made promises to Him, telling Him I was going to bless others just as He was blessing me. I was going to help people get unstuck. I was going to share my testimonies all over the world of the things He had done to me. But along the line again, I stopped. And even though God prompting me and urging me to restart, I kept making excuses again and again and again. Honestly, until now, God recently spoke to me very clearly, and He said, "Enough is enough, get back to your assignment." And this time, I know I had no choice, but I had to obey and to be committed fully. And that deep conviction, that moment when you realize that you must surrender fully to God, you must surrender fully to the assignment. And literally that's where I am right now. I feel like a prodigal daughter, of course, returning not just to my assignment, but I'm returning to the heart of God. Still in Ecclesiastes 3, it tells us that God works in seasons, and obedience isn't just about timing, it's about His timing. Sometimes He calls us to start something, sometimes He will tell us to stop, sometimes He will tell us to pause, and sometimes He will say, "Now is the time." And I feel like that's what He's told me, now is the time. And I equally feel like delayed obedience is disobedience, and I don't want to waste another moment outside of His will. So here I am, restarting my YouTube channel. I'm not doing this for numbers, I'm not doing this for recognition or anything, but I'm doing it because this is my own obedience to God, and obedience to God is what matters the most to me, more than anything else. And I may not even know exactly where this is leading to. I may not know what this is about, but I trust the one who is leading me on this journey. And if anything, I understand the urgency there is in the realms of the Spirit, and at this time, leading people to get to know God, to get to love Him, and to get to live for Him. And if there's anything in your heart, if you've been delaying to do something that God has asked you to do, let this be your own sign. Don't wait until He steps in and says, "Enough." Oh, it's enough. Step into obedience now. Just do it. And you know what? Be with me on this journey. Let's grow. I'm going to be sharing my journey of faith, of transformation, of being refashioned, of being reborn. And I'm going to be sharing this with you together with my experiences. But in general, I'm just going to be sharing with you the things that minister to me daily and how I navigate my journey as a Christian. I'm sure some of you know by now that I'm into fashion, so I'm a fashion designer. And this is a topic which is super complicated for us in that industry. But I'm going to be sharing my journey with you, my growth in the things of God, and not just my growth, like my growth in this new phase, because this is a new phase for me, and God is calling me to do things slightly differently. So I hope you bear with me. I hope you join me and just encourage me, because hey, we're here to learn, to grow, and to do the things as God desires for us to do. So thank you and welcome again to my channel. If anything I'm doing ministers to you, please kindly share it with your friends whom you think might need it at this time. Thank you, and see you in my next episode.